The Bone. NASCAR lives on 102.5 The Bone. The cars. The drivers.
I'm not surprised, and anybody who is should rethink their NASCAR knowledge.
And all the left turns you can handle. Race Day Sundays, where NASCAR lives in Tampa Bay. Right here on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Jerry Ulm Jeep Ram. #1 in the country. 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
And now it's the Mike Calta Aftershow. With your host, Johnny B.
Yeah. We're doing it, baby. Wednesday. We are live at 102.5 The Bone. This is the Mike Calta After Show. You already know I am Johnny B. It is November 19, 2025. Year of our Lord. You already know, always on time and always looking fine. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you want to touch her, but you have to ask her first. Not that she's going to say no. That's all I'm saying, baby. As she unwraps these headphones all diligently and looking all prepared and whatnot. I don't know why I'm turning to Bill Cosby and the Jello Pudding Poppin' JoJo.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine.
We have our special guest in the studio, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the
One of
greatness
my
that is
favorites.
the one, the only, Greg Wood.
Coming off a big lightning win last night, by the way. Huge lightning win. Hat
Needed
tricks
that.
galore. It was awesome, man.
Needed that.
I know a guy to hit a parlay on that one. Somebody might have taken the lightning and the over. That's all I'm saying, dog.
Is that the Genesis AI technology?
Perhaps so.
Okay.
Yes. No, it was. That was a fun game, man.
Man.
Yeah, I
if
liked
you were
it.
there, you had fun last night.
I should have been. You know,
Should have been there.
I
Why weren't
should've-
you?
I was cooking.
Smoking butts.
I was cooking pork butts.
I love smoking a butt.
Yeah, bruh. I was going to bring you
delish.
some.
Sure you were.
I was, but then I remembered today we're having a feast.
We
yeah.
are.
Yeah.
I told Greg to stick around if he.
I might have to now.
Oh,
When
they
I
would-
heard it was Thanksgiving feast day here at Cox
we're,
Media Group,
We're
I was like,
celebrating.
Everybody was so happy if you stayed. Oh, it's like when somebody invites a friend over to Thanksgiving, but that friend is cooler than the person that invited them.
Yes.
Stop it.
Yeah, the family's like, oh, sure, you can invite your hot friend Michelle to Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You could be hot Michelle today.
Okay.
Yeah. be
I'll
awesome.
play that role if I need to. No worries.
Absolutely.
Get a plate. What's on the menu? May I ask? Obviously, you said it's catered, so I'm just curious. Like, what does everybody eat?
The traditional Thanksgiving.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
For who, though?
turkey.
Like American
Yes.
traditional?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
No, there is a Canadian Thanksgiving. So
Yeah,
we
we-
just wanted to
Well, we're
distinguish.
American, so
Yeah, no
we're
worries,
going to
thank
do
you.
Yeah, we don't
turkey,
suck.
Yeah.
mashed potatoes, stuffing, mac and cheese.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Any greens?
Probably some green. I can't remember
If
what
we don't
all
have
is,
greens,
is on the menu.
I am going to be upset.
Cool. Then you can bring those next year.
I'm
Listen,
just
there's
saying.
only so much I could do. It has been a week.
Yeah. I understand.
I just
Shouts to JoJo, man. She puts this together.
JoJo, we have an R&B station in our cluster.
We do. It's right
Okay.
next door.
Yeah.
I just said hi to
And?
Eakin.
We can't get some greens.
who from that cluster is going to make the greens?
I'm sure they know.
Also, I don't trust anybody to make anything.
I can.
I'm
You
with that.
want Daddy to make the greens?
I'm saying we do know a guy sitting in front of us that could probably hook up some greens.
I'm not
You know who makes
going.
some good
I'm not
greens?
going out and asking. I can't even get 12 people to make desserts.
Ian
I will-
Beckles. He makes some damn good greens.
Me and Ian could have catered this
Yeah.
whole thing.
Then next year you're
100%.
up. You're up next year.
Done.
Putting it out there now. You guys need
If
to
it-
cater it. Ian Beckles, Johnny B,
I
catering.
can't wait. I can't wait until next year comes and I'm like, I need you guys to go ahead and
If
get
it'll
that.
give me job security for another 12 months, write it down. I will be catering next Thanksgiving. You're
Okay,
welcome.
listen, speaking of catering, my mother taught me well, Johnny B, and she said, you never come to somebody's house empty-handed.
That is true.
So last time I came, I brought you some of the treats from the Beacon Bakery right here.
You did.
So I brought you a little not a little, actually.
They are not
massive.
little.
I brought you some art today. And so
Wait
I
till you
want you to,
see
you
these
haven't
babies.
seen them, so I wanted you to see them live on the air. So this is a staple from my neighborhood right across the bridge over on Gandy, State Flour Bakery.
Oh, I've heard of them, yes.
But you haven't tried them, have you?
No, I have not.
So I want you
try
to
not to.
personally, I want you to open these. Take this box. There's 4 in here. And I want you to open them live on the air because I want to see
heavy.
your face over it. They're very heavy, but
heavy.
they are
wait till
art.
you- they're
They're
glorious.
art. They're not like you're going to look at it and do like, I don't even eat these because they're so glorious. Are you ready?
I was actually going to lick them and take a bite of all of them, thinking it
That would make them better.
I know it
Well, we
wasn't.
can
It
try
was
them,
not
too.
going to deter you from eating them.
All right, here
my
we go.
God,
We're
dude.
Bone TV, Johnny B's live reveal here. Here we go.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, son of a bitch.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
What is that?
Bro.
Can you show those in the camera?
Yeah,
what
you
in
actually
the
could.
hell?
Can you turn those without spilling
Okay,
them?
so look at so first of all, they are the size of your head.
Yeah,
Is that
what the hell
pistachio,
is
that one?
That is pistachio.
It looks so good.
I want to climb inside and take a nap in them.
They're literally the size of your head. So the one is the guava.
Oh,
Red.
and that's my favorite. My
Of course,
favorite
bro.
fruit flavor is guava, being a Tampa boy.
I've listened. The pistachio.
Love
The
pistachio.
pan au chocolat.
Oh, Lord Jesus, Lord.
And then an almond. The almond is underrated, man. It's so good.
so moist.
So
Oh.
a little taste of South Tampa there for you. I feel like
Thank
every
you,
time I
buddy.
come now, I have to get you.
Yeah,
a
you
different
do.
bakery.
We're gonna have you once a week.
I was gonna say I feel like now.
Oh.
But yeah, so enjoy it. I feel like we can try them at the break because
Yeah.
JoJo
Oh, I will-
got us.
I will
we
be
got to
cutting
try
them
them.
up.
Lord Jesus, Lord.
So
Thank you,
welcome.
buddy.
It's also DJ Kaz's birthday today, so I felt, bring treats. It felt right. So happy birthday to our street lace DJ.
Happy
Kaz.
birthday. Man, oh, man. Thank you, dude.
You're
That is-
welcome, man.
that's-
You're a foodie. I figured,
yeah.
you
I-
worked hard at Skankfest, I heard, so
Oh.
it's kind of like a treat.
I
heard.
probably lost weight at
You did.
Skankfest because
So let's
I
put it back on.
I walk so much.
Good.
I did eat some naughty food, but I didn't really have any sweets, which is weird.
Yeah.
No beignets. Never got to them.
Aw.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a good sign that I brought those today.
Yeah, but I mean, I did go to Mother's and have ate by myself, which is
Did you have some etouffee?
no. I had the
sounds so
gumbo.
good right now.
I had to get the gumbo.
Gumbo is, no po' boys on the tree?
I did. I had not there. I had the shrimp and grits at Mother's, which
Okay,
is
still pretty
fantastic. They
Yeah,
have
yeah.
the tomato gravy and all that. But I did have a po' boy. And I described this yesterday, and it was, and you know what I didn't do, JoJo, when I
Tell me.
described that food that I had? I didn't do the,
The best thing I ate all weekend. Stuff my face, I can't pretend.
did that scare you?
Yes, it did. I'm looking right at you too.
I grabbed your chest. Like,
It was a little bit loud in my head, maybe. I don't know.
weird.
Tampa to always said laughter and crumbs to the bitter end. Laughter and crumbs to the bitter end.
So good.
When you're out of town, you need to ask somebody where the locals eat. I always
Yeah.
say that. Like when, because you always Google, like you just went to D.C., right?
Yep.
And if you weren't from D.C., then you would go, let me go check what Google says. And then you'll get a Yelp review, and they're crap. Yelp,
Yeah.
They have no idea what they're saying. If you look up seafood on Yelp review, it'll say, number one, shells.
Right.
What?
Yeah, I
What?
feel like there was something. There was like a top, whatever from that a Yelp
Yeah, they don't
poll.
know.
They don't know.
They don't know. It's all paid Google ads or whatever.
Yes, because the stuff that was on there that was rated like number one, I was like, there's no way.
Yeah.
That they did any sort of research on anything.
So Matt Fernandez, my buddy that was out at Skankfest with me, the only 2 Tampa comics that were chosen, and he was at like a dive bar. I had a different scheduled set that day, so I had to go do like a noon set. He was scheduled for like 11 o'clock that night. It was Saturday. And he said, I'm at a bar. Let me know when you're ready to go get some food. I said, I'm ready, right? And he said, well, the bartender says for the best Creole food, go to this place called MRB Sports Bar. It's in the French Quarter. And I go, sports bar? And he goes, that's what he said. So I get an Uber, and I start heading to the French Quarter, and I ask my Uber driver, who is a 100% Jamaican lady, and I go, hey, where would you go if you just had to have the best po' boy or the best Creole food? And she's like, she said, I'll give you 3 places. And the second place she said was the MRB Sports Bar. And I went,
Okay.
I said, that's where I'm going. And she's like, oh, good, because where you the address you have for me is right next door to there. And I go, good.
Okay.
And sure enough, you walk in there, and it's like a cool sports bar.
Yeah.
They actually had a really cool paper football tournament setup. They've had these like these boards on top of the pool tables with like actual field goals and everything. And they're having a
awesome.
That's fun.
paper football tournament. I was like, y'all don't want none of this smoke. But I said, where's the food? And they said, you have to go out back. So you go out back, and there's an outside sitting area.
Okay.
And then there's like a shack in the back of the yard. And it had a order window. And
Not
you
to
just,
be confused with Shaquille O'Neal,
No.
who I said yesterday.
He's
I
not
thought
out
maybe
there
he was
making-
sitting out there just
Making stew.
grilling.
Hey, Johnny B, what's going on?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all want some beignets?
An actual shack.
Yeah, you'll go again. You didn't know this idea? Crawfish etouffee.
Thatch roof.
But I walk up to the window, and there's 5 dudes in there cooking. It's 4 black dudes and a Filipino dude. And I just started giggling. I went, oh, it's about to get grilling up here. No offense to my white brethren, but this is about to get real good up in here. And you could just smell the food as you. And they did not play around, dude.
Yeah.
It was the best gumbo I've ever had in my life. And it was a catfish po' boy that had so much flavor. It was ridiculous. So they're right. When you go out of town, you ask somebody. So if you're listening outside the Tampa Bay area and you're coming into Tampa, find somebody like myself, like Greg,
Yes.
that's been here our whole life.
Yes.
We're going to tell you exactly. And plus, we got our finger on the pulse of the culinary community.
We do.
As you can see by these gigantic alien-sized pastries. They really do look like something like off a sci-fi
I can't
movie.
even focus on you talking.
You have to take a picture and share it on your social
I'm-
media. Like, let's hold that pistachio one by your head.
Oh
and take
yeah,
a picture
bro.
of that.
We're
Yeah.
definitely
I
doing.
will.
I'm doing a full photo shoot. I'm calling in a photographer. I'm going to go change my clothes, wear something nice.
I love it.
Yeah.
Enjoy
it's,
those. We're gonna try them later.
But I did so much walking in New Orleans.
earned it.
Yeah, I finally, after like day 2, I was like, I'm Ubering, dude. Like I'm.
Your feet hurt.
No, Apple emailed me because they thought somebody stole my watch.
They're like, this is
They're
not
like,
real.
This is
He
not
is
right.
not
They're
walking
Like,
this much.
somebody stole your watch and did 18,000 steps. You might want to go check your personal belongings. I'm like, shut up, bitch. I'm me. 800-771-1025. If you would like to join us today, of course, we have Greg Wolf. That's the other voice you hear. You can follow him on all social media, Greg Wolf, TBL, and that stands for Tampa Bay Lightning because he is the in-house, what is it?
In-game arena.
In-game
host. In-game host.
In-game
yeah.
host. I
Yeah.
always get that messed up.
In arena, in-game. It's all the same.
And you do the same thing with USF. And
Oh, man.
you're like the voice of Tampa Bay sports. So when are they going to let you take over the Bucks and do that?
I let Eakin do that. You know what I mean? I
Eakin
don't-
is awesome at
he's-
that.
He, we've had a great working relationship for many, 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 many years. And, Eakin is one of our street-laced DJs. And he, had been talking to us for a while about opportunities. And sure enough, we had a long-standing working relationship with the Bucks when they started Bucks Beach. We kind of handled all the entertainment for that for the first 7 years of it. And so he knew we had our finger on the pulse with the organization, so to speak. And so when this opportunity arose for them to kind of, bring in, a live DJ element, we knew he was 100% going to be the right guy for it. And now look at where he's at now.
Oh, he
He's the
nails it every
director.
time.
He's now director of music. He is now obviously their in-game host as well, working side by side with Casey, who's their reporter. So like Eakin has taken the ball literally and ran with it. So I can't do everything, but if the next best up is Eakin, I'm proud to see him doing his thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I
it's
didn't. Amazing.
So he works with Casey because I'm a big fan of hers.
Yeah, she's
she
great.
is so good at what
She's
she
very
does.
good.
Actually, the whole Buccaneers team from Scott Smith, Brianna Dix,
Snap, the whole crew.
all of them are
Yeah,
so good at
great.
what they do. Their social media crew is ridiculous.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
So we're very, very lucky to not only have that franchise, that organization, but of course the Tampa Bay Lightning is the cream of the crop when
know
it
it.
comes to the NHL.
Last night was fun. We had Benny the Bull. Was tag teaming with Thunderbug last night from the Chicago Bulls, and that was pandemonium, dude. Like the popcorn situation that happened in 307 last night was some next. It's just we literally have the best mascot in all sport. I know I say that, but I've been around a lot of them, and Thunderbug is just top notch, man.
He is.
And really leveled up these last 5 years. Thunderbug has leveled up. And so it's been amazing to see the transition for him.
Makes such a difference.
It is really just the social media stuff, the skits, the in-game elements. It's been next level. The light show that we do it's so much fun, man. It's just so much fun. I had
It's an
such a good time.
experience when you go to a Lightning game.
I listened to JP the other day talk about with Monica and Dizzy because he came to a game and he said I guess he went to the game with Ian, but said there's such a stark difference from going to like a Rangers or an Islanders game and going to a Lightning. He goes, it is not a game. It is an event. From the moment you step foot on the property, you know there is something bigger going on here. And just the environment, the people hanging out, the sponsor activations, the interactives that you have, the countdown to opening doors, and then as soon as you walk in, how you're greeted, the sensory overload, the lights, the sound, the music, the food. It's just, you don't know. It's literally a sensory overload, and that's what they've created, and that's what it's been curated over the years, which is why it has been nominated and voted as the best experience in sports.
Like, I hate to have to go grab like something to eat or even go to the bathroom because I'm going to miss something
100%.
every single time.
Yeah.
I tell people that too. I go, if you go to a Lightning game, it's going to be 3 hours of just full-on rock concert type of energy.
I got to experience the Caps New Jersey Devils game when I was up this past weekend in D.C. and went to that game, and I got to experience another game in a different arena.
Yeah.
And they do some fantastic things in there. Their LED boards are literally 360, including all the way around the perimeter of the 300 levels. So their lights and sound and LEDs were spectacular. But somebody who's in the industry, of course, I have to watch things with it, a second eye there, and just kind of keep an eye on like certain elements. And what it really made me do was appreciate how fluid is the best way I could describe it. How fluid our game presentation is at the Lightning. It never stops. One element carries right into the next, and so on and so forth, especially for our pregame. And watching these other teams, it's not like that.
Yeah.
It's very segmented. It's like there's
You can say disjointed. I'll say it.
You could say that. I just say segmented because it's like they'll do one thing and then they'll just throw up a graphic of the logo and it just sits up there for a little while and then they'll go to something else. It's not like there's no transition. It stops and goes. Where when you're in a Lightning game, it never stops.
Never
That's
stops.
the difference.
You don't even realize the time that's passed.
Or exactly.
There's been times that like I'm watching it and I'm like, we're in the third period already.
Exactly.
Like how did that happen?
Right.
Oh,
because you're having such a good time.
You have
and
a great time.
Right. It's seamless. And that's taken years
Even
and years.
if you don't like hockey or you don't like the Lightning.
They'll make you like hockey.
But yeah, you should still go and experience it because it's amazing.
It's so much more than just the game.
Yeah.
Even if you don't understand what icing is, do you understand two guys beating the crap out of each other?
I love icing.
Or that guy just scored 3 goals last night. Why are people throwing their hats? Like learning the game and understanding traditions.
Does Jay Gensel need a hat?
Right. Like,
he needs a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. So, yes, it is an absolute
I
experience.
always use analogies that I understand and that I can explain from my stand-up. So when it comes to anything functioning smoothly, I always either do stand-up comedy or food, right?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So the Tampa Bay Lightning, the way the production goes would be like if you were going to go see one of the best comics. If you want to go see Nate Bargatze and you go, look how smooth this guy transitions from one joke to the other and how it segues
Seamless.
so perfectly.
Right.
And then if you want to see, somebody that's still kind of working their way through the material and they're not really quite the pro, you go, they're funny, but there's lulls in their set that's not that great. Same thing with food. If you go to a really great restaurant, they know exactly when to bring you out the appetizer. They knew exactly what wine pairs with what, and it's a smooth, the whole thing. It's like if you go to a nice restaurant, you're there for 2 hours and you go, wow, I was never bored.
Yeah.
I was happy the whole time. That's what the Lightning does when it comes to entertainment. Yeah, it's perfect. So every single time. Doesn't matter. Even when they're playing a crap team, they still put in the same effort.
Yes.
100%. You go, the Anaheim
And
Ducks
whether
are
you're
here. They
doing
don't
a
have to do
stand-up
much.
show for 7 people or 700 people,
Exactly.
you're still giving it all you got.
No, I did not give it all for the 7 people, and I regret that a little bit.
There was only 7 people with it?
Well, what happened is Skankfest, right? And then somehow word got back here that I was bombing all weekend for a half a second, which that's not what happened.
Okay.
They gave every comic different time slots for each day. Everybody was guaranteed one show a day.
Got it.
My first day, I was like the midnight slot. And right before I went on stage, comedian legend Brian Holtzman, who's like a Comedy Store legend. Now he's in Austin at the Mothership. He's a lunatic and really big in the Skankfest scene, so everybody knows who he is.
Uh-huh.
He goes up and does a guest spot like right before me. There's a naked roast going on in the main ballroom at the same time. A naked roast. So
you said naked. I was like,
He did.
He said naked, right?
Naked.
I was like,
But I knew it. Yeah.
You know what I meant.
A naked roast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
What
did,
does that mean?
People with their clothes off, roasting each other, completely
Literally naked.
naked.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's Skankfest, dude.
Hold on. Guys and girls?
Oh yeah.
So this is in a comedy club?
Well, no, this is a festival. So
No, I'm saying the naked roast is in a club.
it was more of a theater. Yeah.
And there are people on stage that are standing there
Completely naked. Naked. Yeah.
I'm
Karen
blowed
Fian,
right now.
Karen
Wait.
Fian, who's
like
also
so big burly,
comics.
like, and women are just
Yeah.
and just hanging, and they just
Yeah.
look at each other and roast each other.
Yeah. And there's 1,000 people in the audience. And they sealed everybody's phone so nobody could record it.
Oh, that I was gonna say, like,
Yeah.
how does that get out? They can't get that out.
Technically, I could have, or the comics could have, because we had a VIP up like a balcony.
Okay, so
and we didn't have to seal our phones.
Okay, so this was happening during your set.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can
So
see. Oh, man.
Holtzman gets off stage. There was 50 people that stayed around for Holtzman. As soon as he says, "Thank you, good night," all but 7 people went over to the naked roast.
I get it.
So I had 7 people in this.
You should have just got naked.
I would have just like, guys, we're all getting naked and
I
going
should have
over.
just pulled my ding dong out.
Yeah, you
That's
should
what
have
I
just got
should have
naked.
done.
Been like, I'll show you naked.
I mean, if I wanted to get laughs, that's the way to do it. You know what I mean?
People would have been like, what's happening over on this
Yeah.
side?
I mean,
Okay.
y'all might want to get closer to the stage. Get over here. Yeah, you're too
Talking
far.
to this microphone.
Too far away. I mean, it was funny to me afterwards because all the energy got sucked out of me because I was like, I just came all the way to New Orleans to perform for 7 people. So my attitude was just, I think at least 10 times I said during my set, how about I just kill myself? Would you guys like that? And that got laughs. Like there was like 3 people
come
were
on,
like,
man.
yeah, that would be awesome. So
They're laughing with you, bro. Not
so
at
I
you.
was very sad, but then the next day I went in and there was a bigger crowd for my show and I had a good set.
Nice.
And then the Sunday was the most busy and there was a bunch of famous comics in the room and everybody was there and
Do you get more amped like an athlete performing in front of his peer? Do you get more amped up in those situations, or
Oh,
do you
yeah.
get more nervous
Well,
because you
both.
know you're okay?
both. There's one half of my brain is like, oh, don't mess up. You know what I mean? Seinfeld's in the room. You know,
Right.
don't.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
and then the other half of my brain's like, you only get one shot. Do
Right,
not
yeah,
miss your chance to
Eminem.
blow.
Right,
You know what I
you're
mean?
hearing-
Yeah. But I definitely stepped up to the plate and I was jammed right in between a bunch of Kill Tony comics, famous ones. So like right before me was Uncle Laser, and we were bringing each other up on stage.
That's awesome.
So like, and then I had to bring up Fiona Cawley, who was just on Fallon, the girl in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
So it was like I was jammed in the middle of all these famous people. So that was why it was standing room only. Everybody was coming in to see all the Kill Tony comics, and then the host was like, when I walked in, he goes, "Oh, I'm glad you're here because I'm gonna put you in with these guys." You know, and I was like, "Thanks, man."
Yes.
It was really cool because he saw my set the day before, and he was like, "Yeah, you're one of the good ones." And
That's awesome.
And
That's
he even said if they had a best of the fest, which most comedy festivals would do that, they'll handpick like the comics that had the best performances and do a final showcase. But they didn't do that because there was so many like famous comics there. So that was one. But the host said if they had a best of the fest, then I would have been considered for that, which was great.
Huge compliment.
But yeah, my last set was awesome. It was
Good for you,
I
man.
could not have asked
you
for it to be better.
record these?
They did. So at some point, I think we'll get either a
Yeah,
highlight
content.
reel
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something. But
That's cool.
yeah, but either way, it was fantastic.
Are you allowed to record them yourself?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
But they were really weird about people, even comics, recording because the other comics didn't want to be recorded if
Got
they
it.
didn't know you. And
Yeah.
I saw a couple times where somebody's friend was recording their
Their
friend, and then the other comics walk over and go, "Hey, do you know him? Or do you know her?" And they'd be like,
Yeah,
"That's
my
yeah,
friend told me to record
That's my
them."
friend." But they were just looking out for the
Yeah,
other comics.
Totally
Like,
get it. They
'cause
don't
you don't
want people
want
stealing your stuff or any
or
of that.
posting it on their social media.
Right.
Like I had some guy recording my entire set at a show like a month ago, and I saw him and I kind of like motioned to the host, and the host walked over and I saw him tell him like, "Hey,
Like,
what are
yeah.
you doing?" He was Facebook living me the whole time.
So I guess in your perspective, if somebody records you, posts it on their social media, it's their content of you,
Yeah.
and they're getting views. And
Yeah.
okay, I see how that can be a problem.
Also, there's things I'm saying on stage that I really don't want out in the ether.
understood.
I'm also a professional broadcaster,
Right.
and that's 2 whole separate things.
I get it.
If you're Facebook living me, I
Yeah.
might not have a job tomorrow in radio. so-
Understood. Good point. Good point. It's a good point. Valid. Valid.
Hey,
All valid.
I'm not trying to be rude or anything.
What?
Can we take a freaking commercial break so I can eat these croissants?
Dude, you're in my head right now. You're in
Yes,
my
let's
head.
try these
I'd like to
things.
be in somewhere else.
All right. She wants that pistachio joint.
Weird.
It's the Mike Calta Aftershow on 102.5 The Bone. It's the Mike Calta Show. Featured cut of the day. Sponsored by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. The Mike Calta Show. Download the free Bone app. 102.5 The Bone.
Get ready for 2026 with the right health coverage. Open enrollment period is here, and our Florida Blue agents are ready to help you find a plan that fits your family's needs and budget. Don't miss out. Call 1-866-531-8473 today. Open enrollment period ends January 15th. Call us today at 1-866-531-8473. Policies have limitations and exclusions.
Renewal by Anderson of Tampa, Sarasota offers you a Black Friday exclusive 2-year financing. You can buy now and pay nothing until 2027. That's Renewal by Anderson of Tampa, Sarasota. They have exquisite workmanship. They're reliable and dependable. Renewal by Anderson of Tampa, Sarasota. Superior products, exceptional service. bestwindowsflorida.com. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. License number CGC 1527613.
You've got the skills and the experience. Now it's time to get the license. Chemtech School of Construction helps tradesmen like you pass Florida's contractor exam the first time. Learn more. Attend a free seminar tonight, 7 p.m. Embassy Suites USF, 3705 Spectrum Boulevard in Tampa. 1-800-875-PASS. Get legal. Get licensed. ChemTechSchool.com.
Woke radical liberals are screwing up this country. But Congressman Greg Steube is fighting back. He backed one big, beautiful tax cut for working families, ending Social Security taxes for nearly all seniors, and taxes on tips and overtime gone. So call Congressman Greg Steube at 202-225-5792 and thank him for backing working family tax cuts and putting America first. Paid for by American Prosperity Alliance.
Sell your home with Mark Spain Real Estate and get the strongest cash offer in the industry. You'll save time, make the most money, and eliminate all of the hassle. Hey, it's JP. The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate allows you to bypass the market, receive an all-cash offer, and close in as little as 21 days. Mark Spain Real Estate has been in the business for nearly 30 years and has helped over 72,000 satisfied clients. Trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for top dollar. Go to Mark Spain Real Estate to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
If your plug's burned out or your switch won't flip.
If your power cuts out or when your breaker starts to trip.
For all things electrical, call us today.
And a Bolt electrician will be on the way. A Bolt electrician is on the way. Yep.
From panel upgrades to garage EV chargers.
And fixing broken switches or outlets to installing powerful whole home generators.
Call for a Bolt electrician.
Online at boltelectric.com.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. Breaking news in Florida. The Second Amendment sales tax holiday is finally here. This is your chance to save big on all things firearms. Looking for a new rifle, pistol, shotgun, ammo? You pay no tax. Get to Shark Coast Tactical now. Don't forget, Will is going to cover your tax stamp fee on select suppressors. The shop is slinging freedom from 10 to 6 daily. Closed on Sunday and open online 24/7 at SharkCoastTactical.com. Shark Coast Tactical's on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Look for them on social media. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
The Tampa Bay Lightning are back at Benchmark International Arena. Be the Thunder and cheer on the Bolts when they battle the Edmonton Oilers this Thursday at 7:30. Great seats are still available at TampaBayLightning.com/tickets.
Football season is here, and Hooters is your game day HQ. Catch all the action with ice-cold $6 Big Daddy Buds, $6.50 Mick Ultras, and $5 Neutrals all day, every day. Or grab a Wings to Go at OriginalHooters.com to find a location near you.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
The holidays are here, and Furman Chevy Brandon, Tarpon Springs, and Northdale Mabry are teaming up to fill Chevy Silverados with toys, benefiting Toys for Tots. Now through December 11th, stop into any Furman Chevy showroom and drop off a new unwrapped toy, or let Furman give back for you. Because for every new Chevy sold, they're donating $50 towards toy purchases up to $5,000. Get all the details at FurmanChevyDealers.com. The Furman Chevy Dealers in Brandon, Tarpon Springs, and Northdale Mabry. Together, let's drive.
Whether it's the roar of the crowd or the laughter of family, don't miss a moment. With 26 locations across Tampa Bay, Audibel Hearing is here to help you hear better, live better. And as a proud sponsor of the Tampa Bay Lightning, we know every sound matters. Audibel Hearing. Hear better, live better.
Tune in for Reinventing Retirement, where premier wealth managers and retirement specialists discuss the most important and crucial retirement topics for your benefit. Reinventing Retirement, Saturdays at 9 a.m. and Sundays at 9 a.m. and again at 11 a.m. Only on 102.5 The Bone.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. Partly cloudy and warm. That's what we have on tap today. High temperatures heading back up into the mid-80s for you this afternoon. Mild with some fog late tonight with a low in the mid-60s. And really, Thursday looks like today. More sun and warmth with high temps in the mid-80s.
It's Lightning Hockey on 102.5 The Bone. Tomorrow night, your Tampa Bay Lightning are at home at the Benchmark International Arena to take on the Edmonton Oilers. The game starts at 7:30. Don't miss a single game. Listen to every Lightning game all season right here on the official station of the Tampa Bay Lightning. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw hockey.
Woke radical liberals are screwing up this country, but Congressman Greg Steube is fighting back. He backed one big, beautiful tax cut for working families, ending Social Security taxes for nearly all seniors, and taxes on tips and overtime gone. So call Congressman Greg Steube at 202-225-5792 and thank him for backing working family tax cuts and putting America first. Paid for by American Prosperity Alliance.
The holidays are quickly approaching, and it's time to start thinking about the ones you love and who's made the nice list. Come visit the Wonderland of Jewelry at the Golden Diamond Source. With over 25 times the inventory and selection of the average jewelry store, the Golden Diamond Source has everything you need for your holiday gift giving. They offer everything from first-time jewelry buyers to the most exquisite selection of museum-quality pieces. You can stop by and enjoy a comfortable, relaxed atmosphere and experience the staff of geologists, jewelers, and designers for all of your jewelry needs. From their luxurious jewelry boxes to their VIP customer care, there's a bunch of reasons to make sure when you're looking for a diamond, it's a Golden Diamond Source diamond. Don't wait until the lines get long. Avoid going to the big mall stores. Stop by the Golden Diamond Source at 3800 Omerton Road or shop online anytime at goldendiamond.com. It's the Golden Diamond Source, just in time for the holidays. Stop in there and tell them you heard about it on the Mike Calta Show.
Love you give only at Golden Diamond Source.
Tampa Bay's newest hotspot is the Lighthouse Bar at Safety Harbor Resort and Spa. Enjoy handcrafted cocktails, chef-inspired bites, and live entertainment every Friday and Saturday night from 5 until 10. Turn your night into something extraordinary at the Lighthouse Bar at Safety Harbor Resort and Spa. The new go-to spot for flavor, music, and fun, and great happy hour drink specials. 105 North Bayshore Drive, Safety Harbor. We'll see you at the Lighthouse.
Don't let life pass you by as you work at a job or you're in a career that you absolutely hate. How about getting your hands dirty and entering the workforce, doing something that you love, like aviation maintenance? And that can all become a reality with the National Aviation Academy right here in beautiful Clearwater, Florida. You'll be trained in just a few months, and they're going to help you once you're done with the schooling to enter the workforce with a great job. The next class starts December 4th, so check them out today. NAA.edu. For information on NAA statistics, visit NAA.edu/statistics. statistics.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain. I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Drive your present home this holiday season during the Kia Season of Traditions sales event at Crown Kia. Drive a new 2025 Kia K4 LXS, just $219 a month, or a new 2025 Kia Sportage LX, only $239 a month. Find your perfect holiday present this season and drive it online at crownkia.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
Don't get stressed out by last-minute Thanksgiving planning. Carve hours off your stress with an easy, ready-to-cook Thanksgiving meal at Southern Steer Butcher. Fresh, never-frozen turkeys and homemade sign bundles available for your holiday feast. Go to southernsteer.com or stop by in St. Pete, Clearwater, Carrollwood, and Sarasota.
So get this, the Tampa Bay History Center is showing off the lure of Florida fishing. Handmade lures, rare maps, and even paintings tied to Florida's fishing past. Doors open daily at 10 a.m. All the details are at TampaBayHistoryCenter.org.
Black Friday starts now at Crown Hyundai during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get financing as low as 0%. Buy with zero down or make no payments for a year on over 600 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Tucson SE for only $259 a month. All are backed by Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, including a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service. Visit crownhyundai.com.
My name is Attorney Bill Sansoni. You might know me as Dead Air Sansoni from the Ask the Dom show. I represent people accused in crimes in Hillsborough, Pinellas, Pasco, Manatee, Polk, and Sarasota counties. I also represent clients in federal court across the country. If you have been arrested or accused of a crime, call me, Bill Dead Air Sansoni, at 813-361-0874 or online at sansoni-law.com. Offices, Tampa.
Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to the Mike Calta Aftershow.
Look out for the cops now. Cash rules everything around me. Let me take y'all on a natural joint. Yeah. Cash rules everything around me. Cash rules everything around me. Cash rules everything around me. Get the money.
Unbelievable. Back in the church. I bow down to you, robots. Welcome back to my Calta After Show. I am Johnny B, and it is Wu-Tang Wednesday.
Yes,
Greg Wolf is in the studio with JoJo and I.
So good, man.
I gained 17 pounds during the commercial break.
I think we all did. I think we all did.
My God, dude.
I mean, have you had a better treat in the last...
No.
Okay.
No.
I didn't even have to say when.
I just left like one of the culinary capitals of the world, and I had nothing like what I just had from State Flour in South Tampa. The most gigantic. What are those, like stuffed croissants? What is the name of those?
I mean, they're just flavored croissants, but the fillings inside were divine. Divine. The pistachio just oozing out.
Giving me goosebumps.
Guava cream.
The guava cheese, and then the chocolate joint, and then the almond.
Oh, whatever that almond patisserie thing is just.
I'm going to be posting here in a minute.
I shared it with you.
Yeah. I just haven't had a chance to post it.
Oh, yeah. The size of the pistachio.
Yeah, holding the croissant up next to my big fat noggin, and I have a big head. I wear 7 5/8, and it's the size of my head. It's
I love you guys. I'm really sorry. I have to go for the food.
Oh, go get your food. Go get it, girl.
Yeah, we need more food, JoJo.
12,000 calories we just ate.
This is bad, dude. I just had another checkup. The doctor says I'm fine.
You're good. And you walked 18,000 steps this weekend.
It
in
is
one
funny.
day.
Every time I go to the doctor and I get a checkup and they do my blood work and they take all my vitals and all that, and they always act shocked. They're like, your blood pressure is great. Do you get chest pains? I go, no, not really. Hunger pains, in my belly. And they're just like, I just can't believe it. It's like, how are you? You're fat and you're so old. And I said, so am I good? I was going to go get some Mr. and Miss Crab. Am I good? And they're like,
protein.
I guess, Just it's a lot of sodium. I go, I know, but my blood pressure is like 110 over 65. What do you want, bro?
We're good. The numbers don't lie, player.
Yeah. Like, all right, I guess I'll see you in a couple months.
Nice.
Weird.
Yeah.
They probably called their other doctor friends. They're like, dude,
I can believe this.
The fat guy, the radio guy. So check off his blood got better. That's what I had a doctor say. He goes, your blood pressure is better than mine, and I work out every day. I go, yeah, you idiot.
Yeah. And I'm living life, eating croissants.
Yeah. Have you ever been to State Flower, bitch? Phone lines are open if you'd like to join Greg and I for this final segment, 800-771-1025.
Yeah.
If you don't know about Greg Wolf, then you just moved here.
Welcome. Welcome to Tampa.
Yeah, welcome, everybody.
It's nice.
An absolute Tampa staple. Follow him, Greg Wolf, TBL, on the gram.
Yeah.
And, of course, if you go to Lightning games, you already know who he is. He's a guy.
Been there a little while.
Yeah, he's always wearing the sexy blazers and out there doing the announcements and getting the crowd all hyped up.
Yeah.
And not only during the games, but you seem to be everywhere even before the games too. Like I'll see you out front sometimes.
Sometimes I'm hanging out in Fort Thunder Alley, Publix Plaza.
Yeah.
I'm doing block party. Oh, by the way, a new block party episode dropped today.
Yes.
Assistant coach Dan Highnote, the new guy, because Blashill left to go take the job as head coach of the Chicago Blackhawks. So we brought in the legend that is Dan Highnote, and we get to know our new assistant coach. He is fantastic. And by the way, he is the first NHL player to make it into the NHL. He had two firsts. The first player in the NHL that was actually Florida-born.
Right.
And the first to come out of the military academy. He went to West Point.
Wow.
So two firsts.
He looks like it.
He's such a
handsome guy.
He's a handsome dude, a great smile, but his personality is very infectious, and I can see why the players gravitate towards him. He's just awesome, and his interview is up now. You can go listen to it on any of the podcast platforms. It just dropped today. The video will be on YouTube and TampaBayLightning.com a little bit later on today, but Dan was awesome. And I hope you'll check out the episode. And we have our live show coming up on Tuesday next week, which I think is sold out now. So I can't be like, hey, go get your tickets, because as you know, you hosted that.
Those are
times.
fun, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's sold out, which it always does very quickly. And I can't tell you who the guest is, because that would be, giving away the
That's what's
fun part
cool
of
about it.
Well,
The one year I was with Lightning Radio and I got to host and get everybody kind of warmed up before you and Kobe showed up.
Yep.
I didn't even know. They wouldn't even let me know until like a minute before.
Correct.
They sneak him in the side door. So I would be on pins and needles.
No clue.
And I'm talking to all the diehard Lightning fans that reserved the seats. And they're going like,
we really have no idea.
Can I just guess? Will you tell me? I go, I have no idea. And
they'll guess. And you're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it?
Every time it's a killer every time too.
Yeah, we don't go, with the Syracuse Crunch guys, that often.
No offense.
No offense to the Syracuse Crunch guys. I'm just saying.
Good to have you up here, Jeff.
Right,
Finley,
you're not most likely going to be on a live show. You're going to probably be on the other, regular podcast, but we reserve the live shows for the bigger name guys.
Yeah, I met just in that one season of doing that with you guys. Yeah. I met Stamkos. I met Hedman. I met Braden Point. I met Brandon Hagel. Yeah. It was nuts every week. Coach Cooper, It's like, Jesus, dude, this is so cool.
Yeah.
And I always made it a point, probably why they didn't bring me back. I always made it a point to go over and shake their hands and say hi to them before they even got to the stage, because I wanted to make sure I did that.
Yeah, probably, who's this?
And they were probably like, we're tired of the weird fat guy. Wait, please not do this anymore.
Stop. There's a lot of weird fat guys in hockey, man. Stop.
You leave Eric alone.
Hey.
800-771-1025.
Yes.
If you'd like to join us, we would love to have you. If you'd like to come see me do stand-up comedy.
Yeah, where are you at this coming up?
Yeah, I don't want to forget. This is actually a big weekend for me, too, because I am headlining one of the biggest clubs in the state, if not the country, the Sani Comedy Theater and Italian Steakhouse in Port Charlotte.
Oh, yeah. Home of Rays baseball spring training.
Dude, it's such a great club. It's such great food. They also sponsored the entire Calta show to go out to Skankfest and everything else.
Awesome.
And they did that because the first conversation was, let's get Johnny B to Skankfest. And the organizers of Skankfest were like, kind of jokingly, but not jokingly, cutting a deal with Mike Calta saying, Johnny B's in if you go out there and hang out with us.
Okay.
So Vasani's like, well, whatever we got to do to get Johnny B in Skankfest. So it ended up being fantastic. But they had one of my favorite comedians ever, who was just on the Mike Calta show a month ago, was headlining this weekend, rescheduled for March. His name's Dave Landau, which kind of full circle. I ended up hanging out with him at Skankfest.
Nice.
And he's such a nice guy, one of the funniest guys on the planet. Go out and go check him out, Dave Landau. So funny. I'm filling in for him this weekend. And so they said, bring who you want as your openers. And I said, I'm going to bring 2 more headliners. So I got Matt Fernandez, who his accolades are enormous. And I got Chris Machado, who just won Florida's Funniest Comedian last year. He opens for Bobby Kelly. He opens for Louis C.K. He opens for all these guys.
Yeah.
And one of the funniest headliners that tours the state. So it's the 3 of us, and you get all 3 of us tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. And tickets are on sale. Vasani.net. I also put links up on all my social media because I'm trying to pack these rooms out.
Hell yeah.
It's 4 shows.
How much the capacity in there?
I want to say 240. I think it fits.
Solid.
So
Yeah.
it's a big room.
Yeah.
But like I said, their chef. I think they stole them from a Michelin star restaurant a few years ago.
Nice.
The food is outstanding. So comics go there and just work for dinner sometimes.
Yeah, I was just say, heck yeah, dude. If it's that good.
I've had comics say, "Yeah, I'm going to go host for a steak dinner." I'm like, "Yeah, that tracks."
Yeah, for sure.
Really, really
It's that good. Yeah.
But check us out tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. 2 shows Saturday. The Saturday late show. Definitely need to sell some more tickets. And if you're worried about going to a late show, it's going to be the dirtiest show of the week. So, make sure you buy it. I'm going to say foul of filth.
Foul of filth?
I'm going to say all
Can
this
you spell
stuff.
that for me?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
gonna happen. Dude,
I'll write that
my
down.
mouth is so full of pistachio cream right now.
I get it. Totally get it.
USF, I want to talk to you about this.
Yeah, I went up this past Saturday to Navy. By the way, I'd never been to Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium before, which that was kind of part of the reason why I wanted to go, was to experience that whole pomp and circumstance, to experience what that environment is like.
Right.
And it humbles you real fast because obviously it's our military, but all the cadets, if you will, line up on the field before the game, and they're all in these like quadrants, like perfectly meticulous lined up quadrants on the field, and they're like announcing the classes, and then they all kind of like run up into the stands. But
it's like goosebumps the whole time, right?
Man, you know how we have Ring of Honor, you know, Buccaneers Ring of Honor, you have all these names, but up there are no names. It's the names of the battles.
I saw that.
It's just it. Again, it really humbles you. The F-15s are flying over us to start the game, and like the players are running out with the American flags, and it's just, it really like it hits you. But you're like, we got to go play these guys too. But like just to experience a game, America. It was in Annapolis. It was the weather was perfect football weather. It was amazing in that regard. To not come home with the win was not as fun, but to be a fan in the stadium for the first time in 11 years because I'm always on the field hosting. So to actually be a fan and get in there and scream against the other fans and stuff, that was absolute blast. But we fell short, man. It's unfortunate that we didn't pull away with that win, but we still got 2 more in front of us that we can, finish strong and end up 9-3 on the season, which means that's a really damn good bowl.
I was going to say, now, do we have an idea of what bowl game that could be? Because normally USF's in like the
Meineke Car Care Bowl, or
West Texas Car Wash Bowl.
I mean, last year was the Hawaii Bowl, which was cool for the players and coaches, right? Not for fan, because who's going to Hawaii at Christmas? But but that 5 overtime game was exciting. We were all up until 3 a.m, so there was some excitement. But you're right. So 9-3 though is substantially different than 6-6, right? So you're going to get a pretty substantial bowl. Now, I don't know at this point. I mean, we got to finish 9-3 first. Let's be real.
Right.
But let's say we do get there. That's a decent bowl. What that is, I do not know. I've seen projections for like even like the Gasparilla Bowl.
Yeah.
I saw was maybe pitting USF versus FSU, which
That'd be beautiful.
would be huge again for this area, for FSU fans, for USF fans. just for, the matchup, the hometown rivalry with regards to how many fans live in this area that are fans of both teams. That would be a home run. Now, Florida State obviously needs to win a few more games if they kind of want to be on our level. Like if we're 9-3 and they're 5-7, 6 and whatever. I don't know if that's going to compute, but I guess we're going to find out in these next few weeks where the talk is going.
Yeah, maybe even a rematch with Miami if they slip a couple more games.
Who knows?
You
still have 2 top 25 wins this season that are in there, so you can't take those away. So that does play a role here. So we'll see how it plays out, man. I'm just, I'm hoping.
And if you're going to lose a game, you lose to the Navy.
Yeah,
it's patriotic. It's better than losing to Tulane, and getting knocked out.
Tulane, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for sure.
What I really want to get to on a positive note, the new stadium.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait.
Now I know you've had your finger on that, and checking out every little detail. You obviously will be the in stadium announcer for that.
I plan on it. Yes.
Will you have a part in planning the overall experience? Because when you see what you guys do with the Tampa Bay Lightning, when you see what Eakin does with the Buccaneers, you don't have a whole lot of freedom, I'm guessing, with the USF being kind of in another stadium. Now you're in your own stadium, your own production.
Right.
Can you give us an idea of what that's going to look like?
So that's a great question. So yes, the plans and the renderings that we've all seen, and obviously they just last week released the whole Fowler Avenue district that's getting ready to be built. That whole corridor, that athletics corridor, is all going to be a part of this build out. And not only, like you just said, the stadium itself, but the traditions and I know it takes years and decades to create traditions, but for South Florida to finally have the opportunity to create their own traditions for game day.
Right.
That is going to be something absolutely exceptional. And I think also for recruiting to be like, you're going to have the ability to be a part of firsts. When do you ever have the ability to be a part of the first of something, right? To be the first football program that's going to run out of that tunnel.
You're trailblazing the traditions.
The fans, the fraternities, sororities, like whatever it is, you're going to be the very first to do and see and be a part of this new environment at the stadium on campus. So that's one element. The tailgate areas that they're all pre-building into the whole fabric of the landscape. But then the actual, like you said, in-game elements. There is an area within the stadium that they've created in the designs that's like a huge U. It's in the student section. That U, when you look at the renderings, actually has a DJ booth. Like they're thinking about Matt Dodge in the middle of the student section in the U, like creating that vibe, that powerful, energetic vibe. So they're, like you said, already thinking ahead to go, yeah, but having a DJ is cool, but what if we put the DJ in the middle of the student section and he's DJing in the U and he's like, that's a focal point to keep that energy, and like maybe the band is surrounding him, and now let's create Florida's largest bar in the state of Florida. What did you mean? We're going to put the largest bar in the state of Florida on the rooftop. What? We're going to have a rooftop bar, and it's going to be literally the size of the stadium. They're obviously thinking about those things now. Now, when it comes to the in-game elements, yes, same thing. We're going to get to create from the ground up our production. And guess what? We have some of the absolute best and most brilliant minds right here in our very own city, John Franzone, to help curate those programs and get us to that level of like a Tampa Bay Lightning. So with the resources we have, Rob Higgins, obviously Derek Brooks, we just brought in the guy to oversee our business operations that was with Miami for like the last, I don't even know how many years, with their Legends Club and all the revenue and nil money that guy's been bringing in. They're securing the absolute best of the best. When we say Team Tampa Bay, that is legit. So you got guys like myself and Will Weatherford, who just got his deal extended as a board of trustee member. So this is a really exciting time for South Florida. And again, I think the trajectory is only going to keep propelling us up and up. There's a lot of talk about conference. Are we going to jump conferences and all that? I don't know. That's yet to be determined. Do I believe it? I think at some point probably, because
we're going to have to.
We are. And I think if we're going to be, competitive and obviously it's a P4 landscape, it's a P4 world, USF is going to eventually get to that point. I don't know if that's in 2 years. Is that in 3 years? Is that in 1 year? I don't know. I don't make those decisions, but we are getting there. We are on the trajectory to get there. We are an accredited university. We have like the highest research dollars dollars ever raised. It's insane where this university is headed. And so you're either on the train or you're not, but get on the Bulls train, man.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the team at USF, but then you also look at this community, this city, the talent, the just the people, as a whole. There's really no other outcome than success. Like when I heard about the stadium, then I saw the plans and all that, I go, dude, USF is already a respected, not only college, but their programs from basketball, soccer, football, everything. But now they're really going to open eyes.
For sure.
They're going to be one of these major sports, universities that people go, oh, USF, in the same breath that you would say Miami or Florida
State, correct.
If not even better, because it's Tampa, baby.
Correct,
you know what I mean?
Correct, baby.
Greg Wolf, it's always a pleasure, buddy.
Thank you for having me, man.
We got to get you in here more regularly.
We do. My schedule's tight.
I know.
But as we get into the late spring, summertime, I have more time.
Let's go.
So, and I see Monica's repping her USF basketball.
Always.
Horns up. Big game. Don't we have Oklahoma State we're paying tonight? The boys are crushing it, by the way.
They're very good.
They're very good. So are the women. But the guys, is exciting times, man. You need to come out and watch some games.
Go follow him, Greg Wolf, TBL, baby. Go Lightning. We got another game coming up Thursday. Tomorrow night.
McJesus is in the house.
Oh, that's right.
Connor McDavid.
He is fun to watch. JP is up next, everybody. Thanks again, Greg. Love you, buddy. You're the best.
Shouts to JP.
Chill. We'll see you tomorrow. Ian Beckles in the studio and TM Powell. Bye.
Bye.
It's the Mike Calta After Show on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone.
Furman Chevy, Brandon, Tarpon Springs, and Northdale Mabry are teaming up this holiday season to create the biggest toy haul Tampa Bay has ever seen. All donations support Drew and John Save Christmas and Toys for Tots, helping kids and families right here in our community. John Senning and I are hosting 3 big Stuff the Truck events at each Furman Chevy location, and this Saturday from noon to 3, we'll be at the Northdale Mabry location. Please bring a new toy and help us stuff the truck. You'll get a free Busch Gardens Christmas Town ticket with every toy donation, and the first 50 people get a limited edition 1025 The Bone Christmas ornament. Also, treats from Everglazed Donuts, Carrollwood, fresh handmade donuts. Go to theboneonline.com for more details.
Corona is now the official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we're giving you the chance to score tickets to a game, including VIP pirate ship access, custom Corona Bucks Yeti coolers, and more. Visit coronafootball.com for details. Corona, game day's favorite beer. Flags up, limes in.
If you've been waiting to try learning a new language with Babbel, now is the time. Babbel's biggest sale is about to start, but we're giving you early access at Babbel.com. Unlock all of the languages on Babbel with a lifetime subscription, now at our best price of the year. Don't wait to start your language learning adventure. This offer ends November 20th. Get Babbel's lifetime access for less for a limited time at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us, too, in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Join 102.5 The Bone as we broadcast live all day for Feed the Bay, Friday, November 21st from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Walmart on Dale Mabry, just off 275 in Tampa, as we collect food and donations for Metropolitan Ministries. Now, more than ever, Metropolitan Ministries could use your help to take care of the needs of our community. Details at theboneonline.com.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah.
Tampa. If you suffered an injury at a place of business, dial pound wall. That's all. Morgan & Morgan.
Is your financial advisor offering you up to a 30% upfront bonus? Or are they promising you up to 10% growth per year, all for your retirement income? If not, then you need to come to Trajan Wealth. I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. If you have a plan to retire within the next 10 years, don't wait only to find out it's too late. I've seen hardworking folks like you retire only to be required to go back to work, all because their advisor told them guarantees like these were too good to be true. They're not. That's up to $30,000 upfront or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't keep working when you're supposed to be retired, and don't let any financial advisor tell you it's too